Hey, welcome back friends. So in this video or in this section we are going to work with a bill or invoice, we can say. In other words, we can say bill, we can say invoice. Okay, so we are going to write code for our bill. You can see here we have created the button print bill, and now in this section or in this video we are going to start to writing code for creating the bill or invoice. So simple. For creating invoice we need a dependency file which name is fpdf. So first we need to download it and we will include in our project, and then we will use for creating our pdf file in the bill format. So let's open Google, and here we can search fpdf for PHP. Here is a link, www.fpdf.org. let's click here and you can read about it from this fpdf library. PDF generator. fpdf, it is a PHP class which allow to generate PDF files with pure PHP, that is to say without using the fpdf lib library. F from fpdf stands for free. You may use it for any kind of usage and modify it to suit your needs. Okay, and you can read about it from here. Let's go on download, and from the download we can download the latest version of fpdf from here. You can see the version 1.5, 1.85 is available for us. And now let's download by clicking on the zip. Click here. It is downloaded. Now let's open show in folder. I have already downloaded it 2 times. Let me copy this and let me paste on my desktop. Okay, let's unzip this, extract all here. Okay, now you can see here we have the folder. Let's rename this folder. I am removing this 185 and 2, and inside this you can see we have some folders and tutorial folders and fpdf php file here, and license and installation instructions. Okay, so it is open source, don't worry, we can use it. And let's copy this file, this folder, and let's open our project folder. Our project folder is inside XAMPP, then htdocs, and here POS barcode, and I am going to paste that folder in our UI folder. Okay, so right click and paste here. Okay, you can see here fpdf. So okay, perfect. Let's minimize this and open our browser, and let's create a new file in our UI folder, which name will be printbill.php. okay, and inside that I can write code for our fpdf file. Okay, first of all, here are some steps we need to follow. So let me paste this, comment out this, and you can see here call the in first step we need to call the fpdf library. So for calling the fpdf library we need a require method, and here I can add here fpdf folder, then fpdf.php file. Okay, let's terminate this. Okay, by this line we have included our fpdf php file here. Okay, and after this we need you can see here A4 width. There are some instruction I can tell you about this. Means A4 width is equal to 219 mm. Okay, and default margin is 10 mm each side, means writable horizontal 219 minus 10 into 2 means 199 mm. So the horizontal width we will get 199 mm in A4 size sheet. Okay, and after this here we need to create the FPDF object. So you can see here this line I need to create here. Here we need to pass, here we have passed three parameters, first parameter, second parameter and third parameter. So what is this? So you can see here starting orientation P or L means P or L means portrait or landscape. So we can give here P or L. Okay, you can see here P is for portrait and L is for landscape. And in the second parameter you can see the second line string unit. The string unit we can pass in mm means millimeter and pt means point, cm centimeter and in is for inch. So this is the measure unit we will pass here in the second parameter, and here in the third parameter we pass mixed format like A3 format of our page, A4 format or A5 format of pages. It may be later or legal. Okay, and we can also define here the size of a page. We can define the width and height also according to our requirement. Okay, now after that we need to here write a method which name is pdf 8 page. Okay, and after the 8 page we will use here for the output. Okay, perfect. Now let's save our file and let's go on our order list, refresh our file order list, and let's click here print bill. Perfect, you can see here we have successfully created our A4 size page for billing. Okay, you can see here we can write anything here. Okay, we can print anything or we can print our database value, database data on this page for create our invoice or printing bill. So let's go on our text editor, and here we can simply let me show you what we can do. After the head page we can write code for printing a string. So how can we write? Simply here let me write first, then I will explain you. So $PDF we call a function which name is cell, and inside the cell we pass some parameters, like I am passing 60 and 8, and in the here I am passing cyber inc. Okay, and here after the column I will pass 1 and again 1 and comma C. Let's terminate this and save. Let's see the output. Refresh our file. Okay, it is showing us error, font has been set. Font has been, okay, we need to set the font here for the string. So for setting up the font we need to write again a line $PDF then set font. So I am setting here Arial, and here I am going to give bold, and here I am going to give 16. Terminate. Let's save and see the output. It is showing us the output or not. Perfect. Okay, you can see here our string cyber inc. Just like that we can print lots of data here on this page, and we can get the printout from the printer. Okay, so you can see here let me explain you. Here you can see a image, cell method, and here you can see in the first parameter we define the width, and in the second parameter we define the height, and in the third parameter we define the string, which string we want to print. Okay, And here in the fourth parameter, we give here 0 or 1. 1 is for frame, okay, for the border, and 0 we give here for no border, okay. And after this one, on the fifth parameter, we have given here 0. So 0 means, you can see, we can define the position after the cell. From using of 0 we can define to right, and using of 1 start of next line, you can see here, and 2 means below, okay. And after the 0 we have R in the sixth parameter. So R means align. In the sixth parameter we can define the align, where we want to align our string left or center or right. So we can define here R, L and C, okay. And after that, in the seventh parameter we give here true or false for background fill, okay. If we want to fill the background, we give here true. If we don't want to fill the background, we give here false, or we can keep it empty, okay. And in the add parameter we can define the link here, okay. I hope you got this. So just like that, here I have given the 60 width and height and the string, okay, and so on. And here we need to set the font for every cell. We have set the Arial, and we have given here the bold, and we have defined here the size of the string, okay. So I hope you got this. If I give here, let me check, 1 2 3 4 5 6, we have given here the 6 parameter. If I give here 0, I then see the result. What is the result? You can see here the border is gone from here, okay. So from 0 or 1, 0 means no border and 1 means the border. So let's save and let's see again, okay. So I hope you got this. What is the FPDF? There are lots of things we need to write, or we need to learn in this FPDF. So in the next video I will write code for our bill receipt or for our invoice. Then I will explain you the code, all the code of our print bill file, okay. So see you in next video. Hi, welcome back friends. So let's continue our printbill.php file. I will convert this PDF file into 3-inch width and 200 mm the height, okay. We will create this file for the thermal printer. We will get printout using of thermal printer, and we can give here the width of this PDF document and the height also. So let me show you how can we do this. First of all, I will write code, then I will explain you what I have wrote here, okay. So I have wrote the code here, and you can see here the output of our file, our company name, our phone number, and the website and the bill number, which is we have fetched out from the database, and the date of that bill number or invoice ID, okay, and the headline of the product quantity and the price in total, okay. So how can I do this, or how I done this? Let me show you. Simply you can see that first of all, what I have done, you can see here are create PDF object. Here in the third parameter, I have just passed this 80 and 280, two parameters in our array instead of A4 size. So here I defined the 80 mm width, okay, and 200 is the height. You can see here this is the width of our document, okay, which is 3 inch for the thermal printer, and this is the height of the document, 200 mm, okay. So after this I just wrote code here. I just wrote the static string here, okay, and I just given here the phone number and the website. You can see here the x coordinate and y coordinate, and the font size I just define here the bold, and the font type which is Arial, okay. And after that I just wrote here code for the line. You can see here in the document, we have the line after the website URL, and you can see there are 4 parameters, x1, y1, x2 and y2, okay. 7, 28, 72, and so x1 and x2 is 7 and 27, means from here to here the website is the line is goes, okay. Then 28, 28 is y1 and y2 coordinate. You can see here from here to here, okay. After this, this is for the break the line, and after this the same thing I have done here. You can see here the bill number, Arial, font type, and bold and italic, and the font size, okay. And here I just get out the value from the database, the invoice number. So for getting this value I just wrote here a query. You can see that, okay, simple query, select query for table invoice, okay. And here from edit order POS I just copied this query, select asterisk from table invoice where invoice ID is equal to $ID. So I just get out the value in table underscore invoice in printbill.php file, okay. And simply I just get out the using of object method the value of the database of order date and for the invoice ID. And after this I just write the heading of the product, quantity, price and total. You can see here the output, okay. And after this we will print our product and product quantity and the price and the total, okay, in the next video. So I hope you got this what I have done here, and you can see here the output method, and we will continue from here in the next video. So see you next video. Welcome back friends. So let's continue our printbill.php file. In previous video I have wrote this code, okay, and you can see here the x coordinate which is 34 and 11 and 8 and then 12. So this is the width of the box. You can see here for the product and for the quantity and price and total, okay. So don't be confused. So after that we need to write code again. We need a query, so I can copy the query from here. Let's copy and let's paste here, okay. And we just need to change here table details, okay, and where invoice ID is equal to $ID, okay. Then select execute, then fetch object. But here we need to write code in while condition. We need to use here a while, okay. And inside the while I will give I need to create a new variable here which is product, and I am getting the value of this $row, okay. This $select here, okay. Let's remove this, okay, and select execute. Let's remove this, and again let's remove this, okay. Now while $product and is equal to $select, then fetch PDO scope resolution operator, then fetch underscore object, okay. And inside this I need to write code for fetching out the data, okay. So let me write code first, then I will explain you. So now perfect, we have wrote the code here. Part by part I am writing code and explaining to you. So you can see here the output. First let's see the output. You can see here we have two products on ID number 40. Let's check. Here we have two products, and on our print you can see here two products. Okay, the quantity and the price and the total. Okay, for example, let's back on our order list and let's click here. Let's back again and let's click here. Okay, let me explain you what I have done here. Simply you can see here I just wrote a select query, select asterisk from TBL invoice underscore details where invoice ID invoice underscore ID is equal to $ID. So select execute, and I use here a simple while loop, and in the while loop I just created a variable $product, and I am getting the value in $product using of select, then fetch method PDO, then scope resolution operator and fetch object method. Okay, and here I just wrote the FPDF code, and I just defined here Helvetica, the font type and bold and the size of the font. Okay, and here on the X coordinate and Y coordinate I just give here the product name. Okay, and the quantity and the rate, and rate multiply by quantity. Okay, then the total means quantity multiply by rate is equal to the total amount. Okay, and I just close here the while loop. So you can see here the output. Okay, if I give here 36, you can see here the lots of products. If I give here 26, if I give here 20, 15. Okay, so you can see here lots of you can see here. Okay, so I hope you got this what I have done here. In the next video we will continue our code. So part by part I am writing code and explaining to you. Okay, so it will be easy to understand for us. Okay, so see you in next video. Hey, welcome back friends. So in previous video we have successfully wrote code for that receipt. You can see here the 3-inch width bill and 200 mm the height of this bill. You can see here we have wrote the code for printing this product details like product quantity, price and total. Okay, but you can see here the width is short, then QTY section, so we can adjust this section and we will write code after adjustment of this section. Okay, so let's continue. Let's go in our code editor. Here is our file which name is printbill.php, and here you can see the quantity section, the QTY section and PRC is for the price section, or we can say the rate. Price or rate are the same thing. Okay, and here in the X coordinate I can define here 7 instead of 11, and here instead of 8 I can define 12, and the same thing I can do here. Let's define 7 here and let's define 12 here. Okay, let's save and let's see the output. Refresh our file. Perfect, you can see here the quantity section is reduced and price section is increased here. Okay, and one thing more we can do this, we can set in the center the quantity, price and total. So what we need to do, simply here we need to set here here is the product. I don't want to product to center, I want to the product start from left, and I want to the quantity should be in center and the rate and the total. Okay, so let's see here, let's give see here, let's save and let's refresh. Perfect, you can see here. Okay, and now let's continue our code. After this I need a subtotal, so let me write code for the subtotal, for the discount, for the SGST, CGST, and the paid and due and the payment type. So let me write, then I will explain you. We have already wrote the query in our code, you can see here, okay, and here also you can see here, okay. So from table invoice, TBL invoice table, we can fetch out the data about the subtotal, discount, SGST and CGST. So let me write here code for the subtotal, discount and so on, and also the calculation. So then I will explain you after writing the code, okay. Perfect, you can see here I just wrote this code here, okay, for the subtotal, and you can see the output here, okay, for the subtotal. And just like that I can write code for the discount, and discount in rupees or dollar, you can choose any currency. I am using here rupees, so I can write in rupees, and in percentage for the discount, and for the SGST, for the CGST, due, paid and payment type. So let me write code and then I will explain you, okay. So folks, you can see here the output of our bill receipt. You can see here we have shown the data on the bill according to the bill ID or invoice ID, we can say. You can see here the product details and the subtotal in rupees, and discount in percentage, and discount then RS. According to the 2%, the discount is 451 of this subtotal amount, okay. And SGST is 2.5%, CGST is 2.5%, and according to 2.5%, the SGST and CGST is 57563.75 of subtotal amount, okay. And you can see here the grand total, G total, and paid amount by the customer, we can see here 25000, and the due amount we can see here. And I have added here some important notice: no product will be replaced or refund if you don't have bill with you. You can refund within 2 days of purchase, okay. And you can see here the date of the billing, and bill number and other details, okay. So what I have done here, simply I have just wrote the code for fetching out the data. You can see here, after the while I just wrote here, I just set the font here, and I just give the sale here, okay. And you can see here I just define here L for the left side, and I just give here the string subtotal. You can see here the empty cell, okay. You can see here the empty space just before the subtotal, okay. If I give here any string, then you will see the different result, okay. You can see here. So this line means we have give here the empty string, and after that we have give here on the x coordinate 25, the subtotal, and I just pass from the query $row and the subtotal from our database, and I print the subtotal value of the ID is equal to 38. And just like that, we fetch out the discount in percent, and the most important thing is deadlines. Okay, so in our database there is no data we have in rupees. Okay, we need to calculation, so I have just created new variable, and in new variable I am getting the value $row, object operator, then discount I divided by this into 100. Okay, then in this variable I am calculating $discount rs, this value multiply by subtotal. So I just get out the value and I just pass the value here, discount underscore rs. Rs means rupees. You can give here any currency name according to your country. You can give here dollar or dinar or euro, anything else you can give here. Okay, after that the same thing I repeat here for the SGST, you can see here, and for the CGST in percent, you can see here the output, the SGST and CGST in percent. We have fetch out this data from the database according to the ID bill number 38. Okay, and after this we then again the calculation here, just like the discount. Okay, I have created a new variable for the SGST. I divided by the SGST percent is equal to 25, means 2.5 divided by 100. Okay, so 2.5 divided by 100, then the result we multiply by subtotal. Okay, and the same thing I repeated for the CGST, and I just fetch out the total here using of same code, and I fetch out the paid here using of same code. Okay, and due using of same code. Okay, and you can see here this x axis, and you can see here the y axis. So this is the value where our string is starting to print on document. So I have given here 25 and 20 and 5 for the y axis. Okay, so don't be confused. And here I just define a empty cell. Okay, after that I print some string important notice and the string here after the important notice. Okay, and I just use here the output method. Okay, so simple. You just need to focus the code. You can see here all code are okay. How I wrote this code here, you can see that. Actually I will share the source code with you all. Okay, so don't worry. If you have any confusion, you can see that this source code I will share with you. Okay, so I hope you got this, and you can see here the output. If I have changed the ID from here, let's give 40. Okay, refresh the file. Okay, it is showing us this. So I think we need to save, and let's search here subtotal. Okay, let's save our file and let's refresh again. Perfect. Okay, and let's give here 36. Perfect, you can see here. Okay, so in the next video we will get out the printout of this document. We will try to print out this bill using of thermal printer. So I hope you got this what I have done here. If you have any doubt, you can ask me the question. So see you in next video.